Collective, welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Collective, we have the river and the fault line, the mentor, the self, and the ring. Well, I mean, the fault line, I feel like there's just this idea of like, I'm like almost missing out on something because of like all of these things like falling apart. You know, like if you're trying to, I don't know, I think of like you're trying to get somewhere. Like if you're getting ready for work in the morning, and like if you were taking transit and you can't find your keys and the water won't heat up and you know what I mean? And I just feel like this, like all of these things that are out of your control is what this feels like. Just keep happening to the point where it feels like you're about to miss that bus. You know what I mean? And the ring, the self, and the mentor. So, I mean, I feel like there's an idea of like a commitment that you have to yourself. Obviously you can be on either side of this read, so take what resonates, how it resonates. But I just feel like there's an idea of like somebody who is, I almost feel like hurrying you along. You know what I mean? Like, come on, get your stuff, like go, we gotta go, right? Like we're on a schedule here. And I just feel like that's what this energy is, like things going wrong that are out of your control and really needing to like get it together so that you can go in a direction. Okay, let's see what else we can get for y'all. We have Santa Muerta, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Well, I mean, we are just in this energy of like, you're gonna miss it. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? There's just the sense of like, I just think like, get it together and go. I don't know. Because whatever it is that you're getting together and going for, it feels like it's something that's very fulfilling to you. I don't really know much beyond that, because all of the energy, if I'm being completely honest, is in that like, get it together. Like, okay, so the water didn't heat up, you know, like just take a shower later. You know what I mean? I don't know, like whatever you need to do, like whatever all of these little things are, they're little enough that it's like you can still make it across, right? Now I'm thinking of like a lake that's cracking, you know, like it's the end of the season and somebody's like ice skating and they see like the cracks start to take, and it's like, go now, right? And it's like, I just feel like this rushed energy. And I don't know if maybe it's not coming from somebody outside of you, because I do kind of get the feeling that you are in a little bit of a slump, you know, and you were just feeling like, what am I even doing right now? You know what I mean? Like, which is a real feel, and I get it. And I just kind of like, but like also like, come on, get it together. Like you got things to do. Like you're not trying to fall into a freezing ass cold lake. Like go, right? Oops. The Hanged Man, the Page of Wands, the King, oh my God, the King of Cups, the Hierophant, Fortune Fairy, the Emperor, Shadow Dance, Page of Pentacles, Justice. This is a stack. I guess we'll start with the Hanged Man and the Shadow Dance with Justice, because I get the feeling that again, it's just this idea, I don't know, because the Shadow Dance, I mean, in traditional tarot is like the devil, but in this deck, it doesn't read as like bondage and manipulation as much as it does desire and envy, and you know what I mean? And I just kind of get the feeling that it's like, I don't know, do you ever spend so long like wanting something, you know, where you're like, oh, I just want to do that, or you know, like I wish that I could, you know, like have the courage to embody that, you know what I mean? But like it's just never, like it just never felt right, you know what I mean? Like and I don't want to be an imposter, you know what I mean? Like, because that's not cool. And I feel like almost sitting with this envy for something for so long that you familiarized yourself with it enough that it was like you don't actually have to be envious of it, because you've somehow acquired this skill through this like duration of envy. And now you're seeing it differently, because instead of seeing it as something to be envious of, you're seeing it as something that's tangible for you because you invested so much time wanting something that it's like, you know it. I feel like there's just this idea of like, well, but I know it. You know what I mean? Like I've been doing it for so long. You know what I mean? It's like, I know it inside and out. And I just feel like this decision. And maybe somebody's saying this to you. Maybe you're just like getting a pep talk, you know, or maybe you're giving somebody a pep talk. Again, take what resonates, how it resonates, and leave the rest. But it just feels like this, like you know something so well that you know, like this is the way that you need to go. And yet I feel like I say that, but that still ties into the energy of like, you need to go, you need to go, you need to go. Because if you go to like the lake that's like melting and cracking, like you have to get to land, you know what I mean? And I feel like there's almost been this idea of like, oh, I want to, like, I don't know why ice skating, it just is what it is. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. Took the dogs for a walk. It was so lovely. But it's like, sorry, ADD. But it's like, you were tired of ice skating and you wanted to get onto the land. Wait. And so you watched, you were like, you looked at the paths, you thought about which, if I was on the land, I would go down this way. And then I would, and I would go into the forest and up to the mountains, and you know what I mean? And I just feel like this sense of like really wanting to do something, but not doing it for whatever reason, because everything just kept getting in your way. And it's like things are finally not getting in your way because you have to make a decision. And when you do, it doesn't feel like a decision that you're not prepared for, because it's something that you've been like watching and wanting for a very long time. And it feels like your luck is turning around in a really big way. And the justice is in that you're finally getting to do something that you've been longing to do, that you're like passionate about it, like for so long. I just feel like that sense of like, I've wanted to do this for so long, Okay. Collective. I'm loving this energy though, like for real. Okay. Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, Hierophant again, the Sun. Okay. Two of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups. Well, this lake that's cracking, and it's just kind of like, you don't want to keep going in circles. You don't want to keep fighting battles. You don't want to keep living in the lack. And because that's been the situation of everything just going wrong, nothing's going right. You know what I mean? It's like, ultimately I have to go in a different direction. Ultimately, all of these decisions that were affecting my life, that were out of my control, need to no longer be affecting my life. Right? And it's like, when you make that decision, you step into what it is that I think you have been wanting but not doing because you were too busy looping in circles, around this melting lake. But here's your opportunity to go, towards something again that I think that you're very excited to do, something that I think feels like it honors who you are, something that you feel very committed to because you spent a lot of time wishing that it was yours, wishing it was your opportunity, watching other people do things that you wanted to do. Why can't that be me? Well, for whatever reason you were staying on the lake. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like, and then the lake just kept cracking until you have to go. But I think that, like, I don't know where the mentor ties into this, but it does feel like there is almost an energy of like, of just like pep talking you. Okay, collective. Let's see what else we get, and then we'll call it a read. The prayer and the shaman. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. This is just like, it's steady. Whatever it is you're having to let go of holding on to something that was just, it's like taking a hammer into ice that's cracking. You know, like, you don't let that go. That's how you're going to get to what you want, what you've been longing for, what you've been dreaming of, what you've been trying to manifest. But you have to get off that ice and let go of whatever it is that was holding you there. Collective. I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if it did, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.